कुरा मान्नुपर्ने हुन्छ। न्युजिल्यान्डलाई आफ्नो पहिलो रोजाई अथवा त्यसतर्फ नेपाली विद्यार्थीलाई पठाउँदै आइरहेको रोहिणी एजुकेशनल कन्सल्टेन्सीले यसरी देशैभरि सेमिनारहरूको आयोजना भव्य रूपले गरेको हो। यसैबीचमा न्युजिल्यान्डबाटै आउनु भएकी इस्टर्न इन्स्टिच्युट अफ टेक्नोलोजीकी इन्टरनेशनल मार्केटिङ म्यानेजर मिस हेलेन केम्पसँग हामीले खासमा नेपाली विद्यार्थीहरूको न्युजिल्यान्ड रोजाई के कारणले पर्ने गर्दछ भनेर प्रश्न गरेका थियौं। वेलकम टु आवर शो।
Thank you very much.
How are you?
Very good, thank you. It's really nice to be back here.
And this is how many times in Nepal?
Well, maybe I've been coming to Nepal for maybe 10 years, maybe twice every year. So I really enjoy coming to Nepal. It's a special country.
And we especially focused about the students. How do you take Nepalese students? Because they would like to go to abroad nowadays.
Yes, I think a lot of Nepalese students want to study in an English-speaking country, and New Zealand is a very good choice for them because it is. I think there's a special connection with New Zealand and Nepal. We're both small countries, but we also have a special history, which goes back a long way. I think 100 years this 29th of May, Edmund Hillary was born, and at the moment our ex-Prime Minister is celebrating here in the Khumbu region, I think, So yes, we have this special synergy between Nepal and New Zealand because of the history, yes.
How you differentiate your institute to others? Why Nepalese students should go over there?
So Nepalese students like coming to New Zealand. It's affordable. It's cheaper than other countries. They have good opportunities. New Zealand has a system where you can come and study and work, and if you want to settle, you can. The actual qualifications they get are for skills, and people around the world like New Zealand qualifications because they're very applied and practical. So I think the synergy between the two countries, Nepalese people, New Zealand people are open and friendly, and so they get on well together. So we have a lot of Nepalese students at the moment, so that's very good,
And you representing Eastern Institute of Technology, New Zealand.
That's correct.
What exactly this institute is doing nowadays?
Yeah, we have many programs, but the kind of programs Nepalese students want are cookery. And just this morning I was talking to some students from a local college about cookery, management, and IT, and nursing, and science. All of those are very popular programs for Nepalese students with good work opportunities as outcome.
Most of the Nepalese students would like to go to abroad, like New Zealand, because it's the developed one. How do you suggest Nepalese students for the abroad students?
Right. So to come to New Zealand, you need some advice. You need to know the processes. So first of all, you need to know the kind of program that would be good for your background. But you need to talk to an education consultant from New Zealand. And at the moment, I'm traveling around Nepal to different cities with Rohini education. So Rohini is one of the few New Zealand specialist consultants in Nepal. In fact, I think they might be the first one that was a New Zealand expert in Nepal. There are other consultants, of course, but he was one of the first ones that was purely for New Zealand at the beginning. So at the moment, I have been to Pokhara, Butwal, Chitwan, Bitamod, and Damak with Rohini.
So Nepalese students, if they would like to go to New Zealand, they can connect or they can contact Rohini.
Absolutely. They need to contact Rohini, and they have an office in each one of these cities.
How can Nepalese students contact with Eastern Institute of Technology?
So Eastern Institute of Technology is one of the institutions that Rohini International Education work with. So they can contact Rohini and they will get all the information about Eastern Institute of Technology. The main office is in Kathmandu, and you can find it online, Rohini Education.
So any updates or any updating rules and regulation is changing in New Zealand for Nepalese students or international students?
Yes. Last year we had a new immigration policy which meant that students who study at certain levels can stay back in New Zealand for 3 years after they have completed their study. to find a job.
Mhm.
And during that time, if they find a job in the area they have been studying, they then have a chance to apply for their permanent residency.
Mhm.
But the change has been the 3 years. It gives them a longer time to stay back and have that chance.
If one international students graduated from any New Zealand colleges, university, institute, what they have after that?
It depends on the level. They might have a degree,
Mhm.
they might have a graduate diploma,
Mhm.
they might have a postgraduate diploma, or they could have a master's degree.
Could they have PR easily, or because the most of the students, those who are coming from developing countries, they would like, they focused on permanent residency. Is that possible in New Zealand?
Yes, absolutely possible in New Zealand. If you go on to the immigration website, you can get all the details. I'm not an immigration consultant, so I cannot talk about details here,
All right.
but it is online. But New Zealand is known to be a migrant country, and that's why Nepalese students really like to come to New Zealand, because not only do they love the experience in New Zealand, but it's a good chance for PR if they follow the correct pathway. But to follow the correct pathway, they need to have good advice. So they need to go to someone like Rohini Education.
Anything you would like to say for Nepalese students or their parents?
I'd like to say we'd love to have more Nepalese students in New Zealand. The lecturers tell me, please bring more Nepalese students. They are very hardworking and quite gentle people like New Zealanders. And they feel, and I feel, that they assimilate into society in New Zealand quite well. So welcome, please come.
Thank you, Helen. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.